The reigning champion walks away at his peak, citing a family crisis. Then he reveals that he is being blackmailed with false abuse allegations. An explosive interim title fight is set in his absence, and the heavyweight collides with a boxing superstar. The lightweight division stands on a knife's edge, but beneath the headlines, the real story is only just beginning. Ilia Topuria, undefeated and holding the UFC lightweight title, has stepped away from the cage at the height of his career. In a public statement, he explained that personal matters at home now take priority over any fight. Divorce rumors have swirled for weeks, but Topuria's own words cut through the speculation. He spoke of severe pressure off camera, of threats and false accusations, and of the need to focus on the welfare of his children. There is no return date on the calendar. He made it clear his family comes first. The title, the spotlight, the rewards, all of it is on hold until these issues are resolved. The uncertainty hangs over the division. Some insiders suggest he may not fight again until next summer, if at all, in 2026. In his statement, Topuria did not set a deadline or offer promises. He described the decision as one of the hardest of his life, but necessary to protect those closest to him. For now, the lightweight belt sits idle, and the champion's future remains an open question. The UFC, the fans, and his rivals are left to wait, as the personal cost of fighting outside the octagon takes center stage. With the lightweight title left unclaimed in the cage, the UFC has moved quickly to keep the division alive. According to ESPN, Paddy Pimblett and Justin Gaethje are now set to fight for the interim lightweight championship on January 24th. This matchup comes as a direct response to Topuria's decision to step away, ensuring the division does not freeze while the champion handles personal matters. In the past, tension between Topuria and Pimblett ran hot, with backstage scuffles, sharp words, and even a social media flare-up over a tweet about Georgia. But as the spotlight shifted to Topuria's family crisis, the tone between them changed. Pimblett, known for his showmanship, has refrained from taking shots at the absent champion. Reports from Spanish-language media suggest Topuria, while focused on his family, has acknowledged Pimblett's entertainment value and the job he has done climbing the ranks. He has made it clear he welcomes a future fight once the time is right and his personal life is in order. For now, the rivalry is on ice. The interim belt gives Pimblett and Gaethje a shot at gold, but the real prize, a unification bout against Topuria, remains uncertain. The UFC's decision to move forward with an interim title underscores the business reality. The show must go on, even when life outside the octagon takes priority. The lightweight division, restless and stacked with contenders, will not wait forever. As the new title bout approaches, the focus shifts to what happens in the cage, while the champion's story continues far from the roar of the crowd. Ilia Topuria addressed the public with a statement that left little room for doubt about the seriousness of his situation. He described being targeted by what he called an extortion attempt, alleging that someone threatened to spread false claims of domestic abuse unless he paid a sum of money. Topuria did not mince words, labeling the allegations as entirely unfounded and insisting that every piece of evidence was preserved. According to his statement, this included audio recordings, written messages, witness accounts, and video material. All of it, he said, was submitted to the appropriate judicial authorities. He outlined the legal steps being taken, including charges for attempted extortion, falsification of evidence, misappropriation of funds and personal property, and multiple threats. Topuria explained that he kept silent at first to protect his children, but realized that silence only allowed rumors to grow. He emphasized his belief in discipline, respect, and integrity, and closed by underscoring his confidence in the legal process. Truth does not require volume, it requires facts. Momentum across the fight world has not slowed. Tom Aspinall, at 33, is fielding questions about crossing over to boxing. After sparring with Tommy Fury, he shrugs off dreams of a world title, but does not rule out big money matchups. A fight with Francis Ngannou, he says, would be massive, 2 heavyweights from different worlds and plenty of cash on the table. Still, Aspinall keeps his focus on UFC obligations, knowing Dana White's stance on cross-promotion has not softened. Ngannou, meanwhile, is recovering from a knockout loss to Anthony Joshua in 2024 and is eyeing a return to boxing or a showdown with Vadim Nemkov in PFL. On the UFC schedule, fresh matchups keep fans talking. Rumors swirl about upcoming cards in Mexico and Las Vegas, with bantamweights and flyweights jockeying for the spotlight. Debate heats up as Kamaru Usman's name surfaces for a possible clash with Islam Makhachev. Henry Cejudo points out Usman's wrestling and knockout power, reminding everyone that one punch can change everything, even if Makhachev is favored. After a tough loss, Brandon Royval reassures supporters that his health is okay and he will be back. The sports pulse stays strong, with new storylines and contenders rising as others step away. In MMA, careers hang on both skill and circumstance. Today, reputations can shift overnight, inside or outside the cage. The fight for truth and legacy never leaves the spotlight. What's your take?